the world so sweet. Thank you, God, for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for the food we eat. Thank you, God, for everything. Now slowly open your eyes, rub your palms. Yes, rub your palms and move it from your face. Yes, how are you feeling now? Fresh now? Yes. So now we will start our session. Now all of you might be thinking that the syllabus is over. So now what teacher is teaching? So today I am going to teach you an interesting topic. Okay. So before that, I am going to take one activity. So all of you concentrate on it and listen very carefully. Okay. Now look, here on this chart paper, I have written one small story. Okay. So I am going to read it. Hi, my name is Tina. I am 10 years old. Ima is my sister. She is working as a chef in a restaurant near our home. She likes to bake cookies for me. She likes cakes. I love cookies and ice creams. So I read this passage one time. So I come to know that this passage is about the girl Ima, who is a chef. So the name of this small story is Ima the chef. Now see, one more time I am going to read this passage. So all of you listen very carefully, because after reading the passage I am going to ask you some questions related to it. Okay. Hi, my name is Tina. I am 10 years old. Now see, what is the name of the girl? Tina. And how old she is? She is 10 years old. Ima is my sister. Now, whose sister is Ima? Ima is Tina's sister. Whose sister is Ima? Ima is Tina's sister. She is working as a chef in a restaurant near our home. Now, where Ima is working? Ima is working in a restaurant as a chef. She is working as a chef in a restaurant. She likes to bake cookies for me. Now, what Ima likes to bake? Ima likes to bake cookies. Cookies for whom? For Tina. Ima likes to bake cookies for Tina. She likes cakes. And what Ima likes? Ima likes cakes. I love cookies and ice creams. Now see what Tina like. Tina love cookies and ice creams. Now I hope all of you have understood the passage. First, what I did, I read the passage one time. So I come to know that this passage is about the girl Ima, who is a chef. Then again I read the passage second time. And I try to understand that what is this passage about. Yes, now I can answer the questions. Now see, this is the girl Ima. Yes, this is the girl Ima, who is a chef. This girl Ima is a chef. This girl is the sister of Tina. See, in the passage it is mentioned that my Ima is my sister. It means the girl is a sister of Tina. And he work as a chef. Where he work? In a restaurant In a restaurant, she works as a chef. And she likes to bake cookies. She likes to bake cookies for her sister Tina. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions related to this passage. Okay. Now, see first question. Who is Ima? Question number 1 is what? Who is Ima? Now here the options are given. Tina's mom. Second is Tina's sister. And third is Tina's friend. So which option is correct? Tell me. Yes, very good, Jamuna. Very good. Second option is correct. So who is Ima? Ima is Tina's sister. As there it is mentioned in this passage. See here. Ima is my sister. It means Ima is Tina's sister. So here, second, we will make a right tick mark to the second option. Yes. So who is Ima? Tina's sister. So where we find the answer in this passage, we find the answer. Yes, see here it is given. Ima is my sister. It means Ima is Tina's sister. Now second question we will see. Where is Ima working? Now Ima is a chef, so where she is working? First option is given bank. Second option is given school. And third option is given restaurant. So where Ima is working? Yes, yes, very good, Jamuna, very good, all of you. Yes, so Ima is working in a restaurant. Yes, very good, Aditi. So, see, in the passage, it is mentioned that she is working as a chef in a restaurant. So, here, where is Ima working? In a restaurant. So, I put a right tick mark in the box of restaurant. Okay. So, this restaurant is the right answer. Now, see the next question. Now see question number 3. What does Ima like? What does Ima like? First one is cakes. Second one is cookies. And third option is ice creams. So what does Ima likes? Yes. See here there is the passage. You can see in the passage. And find out the answer. Yes, what does Ima like? Tell me. Cake. Yes, very good, Pratik. Very good, Roshni. Yes, Ima like cakes. See, here in this passage it is given. She likes cakes. So, the first option is correct. So, I put here right tick mark. So, what does Ima like? She likes cake. Yes, very good, Imran. Now, next question. Question number 4. See. What does Ima bake for Tina? Now, Tina is Ima's sister. So, what does Ima bake for Tina? Cakes, cookies, or ice cream? Yes, very good, Jamuna. Yes, second option is correct. Ima bake cookies for Tina. Yes, the cookies option is correct. See, in this passage, he mentioned that she likes to bake cookies for me. It means for me means for Tina. So she likes to bake cookies for Tina. So the second option is a right option, correct option. Yes, very good students. So I hope all of you had enjoyed this activity. Yes. So now what this activity is called? First we read this passage. Yes. Then again second time we read this passage and try to understand. And third time what we did? We tried to find out the answers of the questions which were asked. So this activity is called what? What name we can give to this activity? We can give a name of comprehension. Yes, we can call this activity as a comprehension. It is called as a comprehension. Yes, now what is the meaning of comprehension? Comprehension means the ability to understand. Comprehension means what? The ability to understand. But in English language, comprehension means a short story or a short passage. Okay, general meaning of comprehension is understanding. But in English language, what is the meaning of comprehension? It is a short story or a passage. Okay. Now, we are going to solve the passages which are given in your textbook. Okay. So, before that solving, we will see few tips. Few tips of what? How to do the comprehension. We will see few tips of how to do the comprehension. Okay. So comprehension means what? General meaning is ability to understand. But in English language, comprehension means a short story or a passage. Now, before starting the next activity, we will see that few tips on how to do comprehension. Yes, we will see the few tips. How to do comprehension. Few tips on how to do comprehension so that it will help you to solve the passages. Yes. Now see, first tip. What is first tip? Read the passage to get general idea. First step, what you have to do? You have to read the passage. Yes, so that you can get a general idea that what is that passage about. Yes, so first step is read the passage to get general idea. Now second step, what we have to do? See, on second step, what we have to do? Read again. Means you have to read the passage again, slowly. First you read it, but now you have to read the passage again and slowly you have to read to know the details. So if you read this slowly, it will help you to understand and you can know the details. Yes, you can come to know the details which is given in the passage. So the second tip is what? Read again slowly to know the details. Now next, third tip. What is given? See, third tip. Try to understand the passage. Then you have to try to understand the passage. You have to try that what is given in the passage. You have to understand it. Yes. So the third step, what you have to do? You have to try to understand the passage. Now next one. Fourth step or fourth tip you can see. What is fourth tip? Use keywords from the passage and question text. Some keywords are given in the passage and in the question. So with the help of that keywords, you can find out the answers of that question. So use keywords from the passage and question text. Now the last one, fifth one. See, read the question and try to find out the answers. And at last, what you have to do, you have to read the questions and then try to find out the answers from that passage. So this is what? Fifth tip. So I hope all of you had understood these 5 tips. Yes? Once again, we will revise. What are these? Few tips on how to do comprehension. Which tips you have to follow before solving the passage of comprehension. So first tip. First thing, what you have to do? Read the passage to get general idea. First, you have to read the passage, so you will get the general idea that what is this passage about. Then second tip is what? Read again slowly to know the details. And at second time, again you have to read the passage. So, and slowly you have to read. So you will come to know the details given in the passage. And now third thing, what you have to do? Try to understand the passage. You have to try to understand the passage. Then fourth one, use keywords from the passage. Some keywords are given in the passage, so you have to use that keywords from the passage as well as from the question text. So it will make you easy to find out the answers. And the fifth one is read the question and try to find out the answers. You have to read the questions and try to find out the answers. Okay. So these are the few tips. Now by following these few tips, these 5 tips, we are going to solve the passages given in your textbook. Okay. So all of you be ready. Huh? Now see. This para is from your textbook from the lesson number 34 at the bottom of the ocean. So this para I have taken from your English textbook, lesson number 34 at the bottom of the ocean. Now first thing, what I will do, I will read the passage. The sea is very deep. There are many plants and animals in the sea. Some of them are very small. We cannot see them with our eyes. There are fishes, turtles, and many strange and beautiful animals in the sea. The largest of all animals is the blue whale. It lives in the sea. Now see, first time I read the passage, so what I come to know that this information is related to what? To sea. It is related to sea. Now again I am going to read this passage second time. And very slowly, see. The sea is very deep. Now how is the sea? The sea is very deep. There are many plants and animals in the sea. Now, what are there in the sea? There are many plants and animals in the sea. Some of them are very small. Now, some of them are very small. We cannot see them with our eyes. See, some animals are so small that we cannot see with our eyes. There are fishes, turtles, and many strange. Strange means unknown. Strange means what? Unknown. So there are fishes, turtles, and many strange. Strange means unknown and beautiful animals in the sea. So what I come to know here, that there are which animals are there in the sea? Fishes, turtles, and many strange animals are there. Beautiful animals are there in the sea. The largest of all animals is the blue whale. Now see here what I come to know, that there is the largest of all animals present in the sea. So what is the name of that animal? Blue whale. The name of that animal is blue whale. It is very large. Yes, fishes, turtles, and many animals are present, but it is very large from that all animals. So which is the largest animal present in the sea? It is a blue whale. Blue whale is present in the sea. It lives in the sea. Now where this blue whale lives? It lives in the sea. So I have followed the tip second and tip third. I have read the passage again slowly and I tried to understand. Now there are some questions given related to this passage. So what is the question? How is the sea? How is the sea? So I will now find out that. If you know the answer, you can write in the chat box also, okay? How is the sea? Yes, it is given here. The sea is very deep. Yes, very good. The sea is very deep. So the answer of this question is, how is the sea? Sea is very deep. The sea is very deep. Yes, very good, students. Now second question we will see. What are there in the sea? Now what are there in the sea? Yes, there are many plants and animals in the sea. What are there in the sea? Here there is the answer, that there are many plants. I got the answer. I find out the answer, that there are many plants and animals in the sea. So answer of this question is what? What are there in the sea? There are many plants and animals in the sea. Yes, very good, students. Now next one. Which animals are present in the sea? Which animals are present? Just look at the passage. Now you will give me the answer, okay? So I will come to know that you are understanding or not. Which animals? Which animals? Some names of the animals are given in this passage. Find out the names. Yes, very good. Fish, turtles, and many strange animals. Yes. See, there are fishes, turtles, and many strange and beautiful animals in the sea. So, which animals are present in the sea? You have to find out the answer from this passage only. Okay? So, see, what is given? There are fishes, turtles, and many strange and beautiful animals present in the sea. Now next one. Who is the largest of all animals in the sea? Who is the largest of all animals in the sea? Blue whale. Yes, very good. In the passage it is given. What? The largest of all animals is the blue whale. So blue whale is the largest of all animals. So what is the answer? The largest of all animals is the blue whale in the sea. Now see, keywords means what? Here in question it is the largest. So in answer also you can see the largest. See, here in the passage also you can see the largest. So it is what the keyword. So with the help of these keywords, you can find out the answers. Okay. So the largest of all animals is the blue whale in the sea. Now next one, see question number 5. Where does blue whale lives? Now where does we find this blue whale? Just look at this passage and find out the answer. C. Yes, very good, Rahul. Yes, very good, Jamuna. In the sea. Yes. See, it lives in the sea. Blue whale, it lives in the sea. Here only, in this passage only, the answer is hidden. So, what is the answer? Where does blue whale live? The blue whale lives in the sea. Yes, very good. So, all of you are understanding the passage, yes? That how to solve it. Now, next passage we will see. Now, this passage is from your English textbook, lesson number 32, the noble stag. Yes, the noble stag. So, first thing, what you have to do, you have to read the passage. As we all know, King Brahmadatta of Banaras was extremely fond of hunting. Luckily for him, on the outskirts of the city was a huge forest filled with deer. Among them, there was a mighty stag. One fine day, the king had gone hunting with his courtiers. He told his courtiers, if you allow even a single deer to escape, I will punish you severely. So the courtiers formed a tight circle. Courtiers formed a tight circle sorry. Okay, so see last one. What is given? So the courtiers form a tight circle from which no deer could escape. So this is the passage from your English textbook, lesson number 32, the noble stag. Now we will try to read it slowly and try to understand what is given in this passage. Okay. So in first reading, I come to know that this passage is about King Brahmadatta. Now second time when I will read, so I will come to know that what details are given in this passage. So now second time again I am reading. As we all know, King Brahmadatta of Banaras. From where the king was? King was from the Banaras. What was the name of that king? The name of that king was King Brahmadatta. Was extremely fond of hunting. Yes, he was extremely fond of hunting. It means the king likes hunting very much. So luckily for him, on the outskirts of the city was a huge forest filled with deer. So there was a huge forest. And what was present in the forest? The deers. Yes, deers were there. Among them, there was a mighty stag. So there was a mighty stag present in that deer, in the group of that deer. One fine day, the king had gone hunting with his courtiers. So one day what happened? The king gone with his courtiers for hunting. He told his courtiers, if you allow even a single deer. So what the king told to the courtiers that if you allow even a single deer to escape, so I will punish you severely. So what the courtiers did now? The courtiers formed a tight circle. They form a circle so that no deer could escape from it. Now there are some questions related to this passage. So you have to find out it from the passage, okay? So the first question. What is first question C? What was the name of king? In the passage it is given. What was the name of king? You can write your answers in the chat box. While reading the passage, yes, very good, Brahmadatta, very good, Aditi. So here there is King Brahmadatta. It is mentioned. The name of the king is mentioned. So the name of the king is what? Brahmadatta. The name of king was Brahmadatta. Yes, very good. Now second one. Look, second question. King Brahmadatta was fond of what? King Brahmadatta was fond of what? What he liked? What he liked to do? See in the passage it is given. Read this passage. Read these 3 lines so you will get the answer. King Brahmadatta. Yes, very good. Hunting. Yes, very good. See here it is given. King Brahmadatta of Banaras was extremely fond of hunting. So the answer is what? This line is the answer. So here the answer is mentioned that King Brahmadatta was fond of hunting. Yes, very good. Now see next one. Where was the huge forest? Now where was the huge forest? Look at the passage here and try to in Banaras, but where? Where? You read this passage, so you will come to know the answer of this question. Where was the huge forest? Outskirts of the city. Yes, very good, Aditi. Outskirts of the city. See, here it is given. On the outskirts of the city was a huge forest. See, on the outskirts of the city was a huge forest. So here the answer is given in this passage. On the outskirts of the city was a huge forest. Now next question. One fine day, where did the king had gone? Where did the king had gone? Try to find out the answer now. Where did the king had gone? Yes, in second passage. I will give you hint. In the second passage, the answer is given. Hunting. Yes, very good. See, here the answer is there. One fine day, the king had gone hunting with his courtiers. Yes, hunting. So where did the king had gone? One fine day, the king had gone for hunting with his courtiers. Yes, very good. Now next question. See, a huge forest filled with which animal? Which animals were there in that huge forest? Deer. Yes, very good, Aditi. Yes, very good, Roshni. Yes, very good, Harshana. So which animal was there? Deer. So that forest was filled with which animal? Deer. So the answer is what? A huge forest filled with deer. A huge forest filled with deer. Yes, very good. Very good, students. So all of you had understood the concept of comprehension, how you have to solve the passage. Yes? Yes, I hope all of you have understood that how to solve the passages given in your text. Yes, very good. So we will revise that what we have learned today. So I will share a PPT. Okay. So we will revise that what we have learned today, and I will give you the homework. Okay. So all of you are welcome in today's session. Standard third subject English. Today's our topic is comprehension. And today's date is what? 22nd January 2021. So today's our topic is what? Reading comprehension. So what is meant by comprehension? The general meaning is the ability to understand. But in English language, comprehension means what? A small or a short story is called comprehension. So what is comprehension? In English language, a small or a short story is called comprehension. Now, types of comprehension. Now, see, students, there are two types of comprehension. What are that? First is poetry and second is prose. Poetry means what? It is based on poem. Poetry means it is based on poem, and second is prose. Prose means a short story or passage. So there are two types of comprehension. So what is that? First is poetry and second is prose. Now few tips on how to do comprehension. How to solve the passages given in comprehension. So there are few tips are given. So now we are going to revise it again. First one is read the passage to get general idea. First time you have to read the passage, so you will get the general idea that what is that passage about. Then second, read again slowly to know the details. You have to read the passage second time again so that you will come to know the details given in that passage. Third step, try to understand the passage. Then you have to, what you have to do, you have to try to understand the passage. Then fourth tip, use keywords from the passage and question text. You have to use the keywords given in the passage and the question text. So it will make you easy to find out the answers. Then sometimes what happened, the word in the question and in the passage is same. So that by using that keyword, you can find out the answer very easily. Now fifth one, read the questions and try to find out answers. At last, what you have to do, you have to read the question and then try to find out the answer. So these are the 5 things you have to follow while doing the comprehension or while solving the comprehension. Now it's homework time. So what is your homework? Read the poem and passage and try to solve it by comprehension. Now in homework, the poem is given and the passage is given. So you have to solve it. by following the 5 steps of comprehension. Now see, this poem is from your textbook, English textbook, lesson number 21. There is the key of the kingdom. This poem is from your textbook, poem number 21 is there. There is the key of the kingdom. So you have to read this poem, and beside it the questions are given. Okay. So you have to try to solve these questions. So see, I will read one time that there is the key of the kingdom. In that kingdom there is a city. In that city there is a town. In that town there is a street. In that street there is a lane. In that lane there is a yard. In that yard there is a house. In that house there is a room. In that room there is a bed. On that bed there is a basket. In that basket there are some flowers. Now here the questions are given. Question number 1, what is in that house? So you have to find out the answer from this para of the poem. Okay. From this stanza of the poem, you have to find out the answers of these questions. Next, write true or false. Now here some sentences are given. Some lines of the poems are given. So you have to check whether the line is correct. If it is correct, you have to write true. If it is wrong, you have to write false. So in this way, you have to solve this poem. Yes. Then next, this passage is from your English textbook, lesson number 27, The Bremen Town Musicians. So you have to read this passage 2 times. First, you have to read generally so that you will get an idea that what is this passage about. Second time, you have to read slowly and you have to try to understand what is given, what details are given in this passage. Then, the questions are given here. So, you have to try to find out the answers of this question from this passage. Okay, so it is your homework. So I hope all of you have understood the topic comprehension. So it was your homework. So here our session ends. Bye all of you and thank you.